All right, we're back. Ready for round two. All right, we're back. You may have noticed I'm somewhere else. So I did actually play for a couple hours off stream this morning. It was just an awkward time for me to stream, but I made a little bit of progress. Got a few levels. I would like to say I got some upgrades, but I haven't. Still wearing the exact same stuff. And the reason for that is that I'm starting to realize that they really haven't changed the meso economy very much. It hasn't gotten that much better. Actually, the only way I could say it did get better is, if you notice, I actually have a good amount of HP pots. I haven't been buying hardly any of them either. So, in that sense, it's like pretty good. Like I'm getting a lot of pots from things like stumps and slimes. But most of my cost has still been just the lemons. And turns out, yep, it is still Lemon's story. For whatever reason, buying blue pots is like a 10%, increase or whatever. Like you pay 20 extra mesos. So that's why lemons are the way to go. Oh, hey, thank you. Hey, good to see you guys again. Hey, True Firefox. Hey, Jay. Wasn't sure you'll make it in time seeing you up at 5 a.m. Yeah. Well, I wake up around like 4. Today I actually woke up a little earlier, around 3:30, and I got most of my work done then. So my schedule's, it's still kind of weird, honestly, but it's ultimately what'll be better for me now that my son is starting school. The good news is the afternoon's like wide open. So I was over here actually, I came here just to do slime bubbles here at the Slimes because I have a bunch of quests that are asking for them. But I ended up sticking around because I just kept getting lucky. I've gotten more drops than I got anywhere else here. I know it's not, I'm sure slimes aren't like blessed or anything like that, but sometimes when you keep getting lucky, you keep pulling that lever and see how long you can ride it for. So that's the only reason I actually have I'm almost at 10k now, which is pretty good. Pretty good. When I left Printing City this morning, I had less than 1k. Yeah, I know. I'm going real slow, man. Level 16. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking it real slow, but hey, we'll all be level 100 in a little while. What time zone? I'm Eastern, US Eastern. Wow, there's nobody here. Earlier today, there was a good amount of people here. Oh, I'm so happy to be your work background entertainment. It's truly the highest honor. I'm not even joking. It's great. And you're welcome for me choosing the chillest map. When I was training here this morning, I was like, man, this is peak peaceful. The house was quiet and just the slime music. So good. How do you get the skull in your name? Yeah, it's a NX item. Oh, I'm already out of pots. Oh, I guess I didn't. I had 2 lemons when I started, didn't I? Oh, this is a good time I could test. I heard from somebody today that they didn't fix the death bug. I don't know if anybody remembers if you saw anything from the last test, but you can die and log out, and if you log out, you don't lose XP. That's the word on the street. I remember it working last time, so I'm hoping that's still the case, because I could try to use that for saving some time. One life gives you lemons. Oh, hey, don't be such a pest. Hey, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if I don't want to, now that I think about it, I don't know if I want to die and log out and everything, because then I'll have to deal with the login screen and show you all my email and stuff. So I'll just use this. You know, I was talking with somebody today in the slime tree, and they were like, yo, why are you using Lucky 7? Like, you must be rich. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And so basically they were like super efficiently minded about things. They're like, yeah, you know, you should be using just normal attacks, and then you should be Chief Bandit and stuff. Like, because they're OP right now. And I'm like, I don't know, I just kind of do what feels right. I know it's not efficient. I am like someone who appreciates being efficient, but I guess I don't go out of my way to in the moment. Dang, look at that. 30 lemons is like half my dough. But at least it's all I need to buy. What are my initial reactions to the beta so far? Okay, number one is it's hard to make enough mesos just out the gate. Out the gate, like, that was a problem last time, and it's still a problem. One of the, like, don't get me wrong, I want it to be a little bit challenging. You know what I mean? I want you to have to, like, think about it. Maybe not getting every single gear equipment every time you can. You know, maybe that shouldn't be super easy for a fresh character, but back in the day, like, it wasn't this hard. Like, it was a little bit challenging. You could go broke, you could run out of potions and stuff, but the reason it wasn't so stacked against us back then is that you'd get a drop, like an equipment drop, and you would be set for a little while. You know what I mean? Like one equipment drop selling for like 5k, that would have paid for all my lemons that I just bought. And back then, like, I mean, level 10, level 15 equips, like, weapons regularly sold for that much, I think. Like, if you get a spear, I don't know, that was at least like 3.5k or something. Anyway, so that's the biggest thing, that it's just, you know, for example, like I don't know if you saw the helmet I just sold for like 600. And like something that basically, like, everything's selling for a lot less than it used to, which doesn't make sense to me. I can somewhat get behind the ores, like they nerfed the sale of ores too, but I can, like, it's reasonable because like they need them for crafting, right? So I do think they increased the drop rate of ores, and so naturally it makes sense. They're like, okay, we don't want people to make infinite money from ores, so let's nerf the sale price of it. But why equipment? Like, we're not making enough money, so it's I just don't get why they made it like randomly harder than it used to. Some people like meta, the most effective tactics. Some people prefer just going with the flow. Yeah, I'm definitely like, I'm interested in what's the most effective stuff. You know what I mean? And I can't say it's like, I'm not anti-meta necessarily. There's plenty of games and stuff where I do fall in line a little bit, and like, sometimes you just can't deny something being way better, you know, better value for your time or whatever. But for a game like Maple, especially like something so fleeting like the closed online test, I'm just here to vibe, you know? Have I tried using controller? No. I want to. I meant to set that up today, actually. Maybe it's not too late, but I just gotta find batteries for my Xbox controller. I'm definitely gonna give it a shot at some point. If you want to see the interface for it, it's really nifty. It's pretty cool. So it looks like, I mean, I haven't actually tried this, but I guess if I wanted to bind my skills, can I just, yeah, super easy. I like it. I'm excited to try it. Have I seen the data mined info on third job? I saw Copper Sand's video on it. Granted, I think it was like really fast. He was just like sort of reading them off very quickly, so I didn't absorb it all. But I do remember a few highlights, like that pretty much every class has some mobility now. Warriors, if I'm not wrong, they get some kind of dash in second job, which is kind of crazy. Archers are getting movement skill as well, where like they, I think the Rangers can jump forward and snipers can jump backwards. And I know there was some changes to Hermit that people aren't happy about. I know something changed with Drain, but sorry, I haven't memorized them. I'm sure there's more highlights. If anybody else remembers, please feel free to share them in chat. I watched it after 8 hours of Maple. My brain was fried. You know, I mean, it sounded like he was fried himself too. He was saying that he was like a little tired, and recording it at 2 a.m. So yeah, I'm sure everybody was a little bit frazzled. Oh right, Holy Symbol. Holy Symbol doesn't give XP boost anymore. Yeah, it just like, it saves the cleric or the priest from death. Or something like that, revives them. Either way, that means their like ubiquitous party buff is gone, which is a little bittersweet. I mean, I know a lot of people who have always played cleric. It's really the only support class, so I don't know. I hope they don't completely gut its supportive utility, you know? Old HS was not healthy for the game. Yeah, it was a little too powerful. And I think just the way players play nowadays, like it's the efficient way to use it, you know, became mules in a lot of private servers, and then I don't know. It's just it kind of sucks to imagine that like, okay, every single party needs to have a priest, because that's just one less spot for somebody else. I like the Holy Symbol change. It doesn't make priests and bishops required. Yeah, I mean, you know, again, it's bittersweet. For me, I'm cool with it. I'm sure there's some people who are a little scared about their future now, you know, maybe not having the like permanent standing invite to parties. You know, I'm not even sure how long I want to stay here. I was here, again, I stayed here just because of the drops. But, basically I'm just trying to get XP, you know, see if I can make some money. I have a lot of quests to turn in, so I might get going soon. Maybe I'll stay here until like dang 17 and then go turn in some quests. Oh, nice. You got 16 too. Yeah, I know I'm well behind a lot of people. I've seen some people as high as like 28 or something earlier today. I wonder what the highest level is. Does anybody know? My panda always looks like he's hungry. Is he actually hungry? Does it still say hunger? Okay. Yeah, he's hungry. Kung Kong? Is that the sound pandas make? Kong Kong? Someone hit 30 around 2 a.m. Damn. So literally 12 hours. 12 hours after release to level 30. What a grind. Yo, they were probably slowed down on Maple Island, though. I have to say, yesterday went a lot slower than I thought it would, and I think it's just because Maple Island was so congested. It's nice that it's a little more spread out now. No, this isn't officially released. This is just a closed online test. Number 2. It's like a beta, pretty much. I don't know why they don't call it a beta. You saw level 33? Okay. What's the best class right now for second job? I'd be interested to know. I know last time it was, without a doubt, the mages were the best. I think cleric was actually doing like the best damage. Am I wrong? Is there a date yet for official release? No, there's not. There's not. We're not even close. I mean, close to having a date. I'm hoping they are close to being able to release it, but no, I have no idea. They're very stingy with info about the future. Even the patch notes for this closed online test like only came out the night before. Let's see, what level is everybody? Okay, so we got Joe Hawk, level 28. Kurio's 19. Jay 24. Okay. Is Layman on here? Oh yeah, he's 22. Man, I'm behind everybody. Cleric is still solid for heal. I hope so. Didn't they put it on a cooldown though? What do you think of Rush being added to Warrior? You mean like added to second job? I'm for it, honestly. I would accept it being a third job skill too, but fourth job always felt way too late for Warriors to finally get mobility. I mean, come on, they need it more than anybody. It just wasn't fair. If they didn't have like Rush, I would say they need some kind of like speed boost or something, like an inherent speed buff. I mean, they run around with so much armor. I don't know. You could argue they have more stamina than the rest of us. Oh, I might go to Forgotten Hollow today. The only reason to do so at the moment would be just to do the Maple Ring quest. Which I admit I'm not super motivated to do because I think I already get the rewards from having been in the last test. I don't think there's anything new for me this time, but I might go just to get it done. But I'm pretty sure everything else there's like too high level for me to actually stick around. But that's one of my goals this time is hopefully get there sooner. Last time I explored it like literally on the last day when I was like level 30. So I was just barely like strong enough to really do things in there. But I would love to see like if there's any quests and stuff to do there. Because I don't know anything about it lore-wise except for the intro quest, so it'd be really cool to explore that this time around. Worth for the vibes, yeah, exactly. People are really split on like the music and art style. I agree that it doesn't like fit in 100% with old school Maple. In some ways it's better in like an objective sense, like it's like higher resolution. If you like, that's one of the things, like the new NPCs in the new areas, like they have more pixels. Everything's just like a little more detailed, which is nice, but obviously then standing next to old school sprites, it doesn't feel quite right. But I mean, I'm not like a sprite artist, so I'm not really one to say like, oh, it would have been so easy. Like, I'm not sure how easy or hard it is to match the old school pixel style. What level do you think you'd get to at the end of the test? My goal is to get like level 40 or something. I don't know if I'm being a little optimistic, going how slow or seeing how slow I'm going so far, but that's my goal. Last time I only got level 30. I just barely gotten 30, got second job, and then messed around the last day. But it would be nice to get a little farther this time. In any case, regardless of how far I get, we will be able to boost up to 100 down the line for the last like 2 days, so no matter how far we get, we will be able to test out some of those third job things. So I'm excited for that. But 40 would be a nice number to get to. That's like just enough to max out haste or something. I'm not sure what I would max out as an assassin first. I don't like that there are different kinds of official classic games. Asia looks like the same to old school and global, so different. Are you talking about like the Taiwan classic? I always wondered how they made art for this game. Like I imagine they would draw it then pixel in post. Yeah, I have no idea about the process. I honestly, it would be really cool. Since they like to do some behind the scenes stuff about random dev things for Classic World, I would love to see how they have gone about trying to match the old school art style. Pixel art is like a whole different game from, regular digital art, isn't it? Then I start 3 days late, and this test is a day longer. Yes, yeah, so last time I was 3 days late. So yeah, I think getting 40 is not too much of a stretch. Also, the weekend's coming up, so I'm hoping I'll be able to play a little bit more. No, I haven't found any throwing stars. I did, I don't know if you've heard about the citizenship thing, but we have like this new feature called citizenship where you can... Right now, there's only 2 towns to rep, Hennessus and Kerning, but I joined Kerning because you can buy Wolbies there after a while. So if I don't find anything, at least I can buy them. But that's one of the things I've actually been hoping to look into. I know that there's a few databases out there that have like drop tables from the last test, and maybe it would be worth finding out like, hey, where can I get icicles or something, Like go target a certain throwing star and see if I can get it. Like what's the best kind of throwing star that I could feasibly try to farm pre-level 40? I obviously can't get any steelies or anything crazy like that. No Tobies. What's the next best thing? Friend request. I don't know who you are, but I have room. Wolby, probably? You think that's the easiest to farm? So then I can just buy them. I'm like, as much as I'm not like the strongest grinder out there, I've always appreciated like hunting for items. There's something about hunting for a drop that's a little bit more exciting than just straight up training for XP's sake, Obviously, ideally, why not both? But... Okay, there we go. So we're 17. I did put in some dex points, but I realized I don't need them yet. Because if I'm still wearing this thing, I don't need any. So, I don't know. I may as well reset it, but... I think a lot of people aren't gonna upgrade the claw until like 25, because the level 15 claw in the store costs 7,500, and I mean, look at my mesos. Like, can't really justify it. Oh, hey Lobieta, good to see you. You're not looking at meso usage in beta because we won't have meso's issue when the game comes out? You really think so? I hope you're right, Kensway. You bring me gifts again? Really? What gifts? Let's see. Fire drakes have steely. Yeah, I mean, I can't hunt them till like mid 40s at least, right? With items being scarce, bandit steal AoE is a viable utility funding route. I don't know. I honestly haven't looked too much into it. I've heard about steel being different. Is that why Chief Bandit or whatever, is that why bandits are OP though? Yes, the pets do have pickup. They actually come with it. But I bought all the other ones as well. All the other skills. Boars drop a level 40 polearm that sells well. Well, how well though? Because they've nerfed all the sale prices of everything. Okay, so I'm gonna finish maxing out canines here. I'm finally almost done. So I almost have max range. I did put a few more points into Lucky 7. Just to get as much of juice as I can while it stays at 8 MP. If I go any farther, it's gonna start to cost more, so. I wanna finish this out, then probably, I don't know, maybe then start putting more into it. Because I don't think Dark Sight really matters for me that much. Okay, so I'd like to take a moment and go turn in some quests. Because I got a lot of them hanging out here. Most of them are in Hennesis. Oh wait, no, I have one in Illenia. Okay, let's go on a little tour here. Oh, Curio says, need some grind pals trying to kill lower level mobs from Meso. See, that's what everybody's doing. I saw somebody this morning, they were like mid-20s, normal attacking stumps next to Kerning City. And they swore that this is like the way to play because like they're making tons of money. They had like 30K or something. Like, so you can see that the Meso economy is just not right, you know, that people are choosing to focus on Meso instead. Polearm is called Zeko and is sold for 90K in Artale. Yeah, I'd need to see what it sells for here. There might be a way to find out. If I go to MeowDB, they might have the info from last test. And as long as that item was available last time, I assume it's all selling for the same amount. Because everything sold for very little last time, and it doesn't seem to have changed. Maybe I should pull it up. What are my thoughts on statless viability? You mean like Dexless and stuff? Oh, I don't know. I mean, stats in MapleStory have always been kind of boring. By all means, I'm basically Dexless. The few Dex points I have are kind of useless because I'm not wearing anything that requires them. I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know if there's a way to really make it that interesting. So I'm all for it just being kind of basic. The part I care about being more varied is the skill builds. That's what I'm more interested in seeing, like some variety in, where like you can't get every single skill, but there's a reason to maybe want to go Disorder or max out Nimble Body. Obviously there's not, but this is a bad skill. Nimble Body like just sucks. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's the approach I'm taking too, Mr. Yam. You're going luckless so far, but don't know how far you'll get. Yeah, that's basically like, I'll see how far I can get without Dex, or at least going the minimum amount, you know. Oh, look at that, lemons. That's one of the things I did here actually is improved, that quests all seem to be rewarding more potions. So that's good. Oh, this is the one where I need a garnet, isn't it? This is why everybody's buying and selling garnets. I've been seeing a lot of people selling garnets. Because everybody needs it for Mrs. Ming Ming. Okay, let's see. What else did I have? Chief Stan's reply. Oh, okay. I turned this into the free market. There was like a quest in the free market which surprised me. I'll show you. Yeah, check this guy out. He looks like, what's his name? Sean or whatever from Illenia. I think the jump quest guy. Look at that, more pot. Asking Perion for help. Could you deliver this to Dance with Balrog? Okay, sure. Let's check out the free market real quick. I'm pretty sure nothing of mine has sold, but it'd be interesting to see what people are selling. So cheap arrows, some low-level equips, fragment of magic. Oh, that's like a crafting thing. Okay, that's just holding a spot. Yep, there you go, Garnet. That's really, really pricey, but Garnet does seem to be one of the more in-demand items. Some people have actually sold things. Look at that. If I get like a really like, ooh, +3, that's pretty nice. If I get a good like equip, it might be worth trying to sell it. Like if it's above average, but. What do Garnet even drop from? It drops from a lot of things. I can't remember. I want to say pigs drop them, or red ribbon pigs drop them. I'm not sure. You think it's more fun when everyone's broke and you don't see mega funded edgelords running around with OP gear? I mean, yeah, I think there's a moderation. I do wish people had gear at all. I don't know. How much gear do people have? See, this guy ain't got nothing. He's just got a bow. Like, it'd be cool if we could afford a little bit of gear. But yeah, I agree. HP wash, we don't know. I'm pretty sure that won't be a thing. Pretty sure they said that there's no way that's gonna be a thing. What is my opinion on just removing stats? I don't know. I mean, flavor-wise, I'd say don't do it, but I don't know. They may as well let it be like modern, where it's just, you know, Archer does Dex, Rogue does Luck. I don't know. It's just there's not much variety you can do. Like the extent to the strategy that there is with stats is like, okay, how much can I put off putting in my secondary stat, which usually is your less desirable stat, and that's it, right? Like you just maybe try to have less of it for longer or something, but I don't know. It's just not that interesting, so I wouldn't care if it was just like, okay, thieves just automatically get luck or whatever. HP has always been 1 HP, 1 meso, 1 MP, 2 meso, but now it's different. Yeah, that's right. Actually, if I'm not wrong, they flipped it? Yes, they flipped it. So like, for example, this right here, sorry, like red pot costs 100 and gives 100, but blue, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You know what? I don't remember. No, it's fried chicken. If I'm not wrong, you know what? I don't remember, man. Let's go look. I don't want to say something completely wrong. Oh, look, it's Creo. And he's gone. Let's go take a look, because I forgot. I do know that the blue pot is 220. It gives 200, so you're paying like extra 10% for it. Whereas lemon, you pay 150 for 150. So that's 1 to 1. Okay, red pot is half that then. So 50 for 100. So before was this, it was 50 for 50, and this was 200 for 100. So by values, they've gotten better, actually. It's just they're hard to afford. Especially MP pods. Dark stumps drop Garnet as well. Okay. Underfunded is way better. I say this coming from Guild Wars 2 and making gold in there is tough. They buffed Lucky 7 from 2.6 to 3.0. Okay. And added a cooldown to flash jump? Oh, that's messed up. Oh, hey, MeowDB. Nice to see you. I was just thinking about going on your website to check out the drop tables. They're like up to date, right? Like, for the most part, if I wanted to see what stars drop from what. What class are you excited to play when it comes out? I'm still leaning towards Archer for the official launch. I just went Thief this time just for variety's sake and because I want to do a Thief video soon, so figured it would make sense to have things fresh and have some fresh experience. Should I just buy some more while I'm here? I guess. So far, the drop pools haven't changed. Okay. You always wonder why they didn't give a pop package. Well, they did. They did give us some potions at the very beginning on Maple Island, but it's not that many. I want to say it was like 50 of each. So did Drain get nerfed then? Is that a less chance to proc? 12%. I love your long videos. Thank you. I don't know how to say your name. Alexander. Oh yeah, Alexander. Okay. Thank you. You know what? I want to check out the drop tables real quick. Let me... How do I do this? If I minimize this, we'll... Here. I'm still here. I'm just going to open up a browser. I just don't want to show you guys my email or whatever. Okay. So let's see, MeowDB. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check this out. Is that right? Okay. So, where's your classic stuff? Explore Maple Classic. Database items. Okay. So if I search up star, will that do anything? There we go. Use items. Throwing star. So obviously we're using Subies. Let's see where Wolbies, Milkbees, Coombees. Obviously anything higher than that I think is well beyond my range. Oh, but these Ices. Snowball? On the top, I'm opening up hella tabs here. Okay, so Wolbies dropped by Firebore. Okay, and then these potentially down the line. Okay, Milkbees, Junior Wraith. Okay, so there's some 30s stuff. Coombees, Lupins. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Toby's outside of my range. Ices. Maybe towards the end would be fun to go get some Cold Eyes. Okay, it's looking like, yeah, so Dark Axe Stump is like the most realistic thing that I could try to farm. Wooden Tops drop from Boris as well. Have you guys seen them yourselves? How big is my monitor? It's just 4K. Does everything look like really small? Okay. Well, we have an idea now. So Dark Axe Stumps and Firebores are like probably the first potential things I could try to farm from. What was Snowball? Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's Dark Axe. Yeah, Dark Axe. You know, I'll need to kill them for some Perion quests anyway, so good to know. Alright, let's swap back to the game. Alright. Alright. So, what was I doing? Turning in some quests. Don Huang, that's over in... And this is... Oh, this guy's lit. How much is a taxi? Do I have money for this? I'm gonna take taxi to Lith, and then I'll walk. I'll walk after that. It's not that much. It used to be a lot more, right? It used to be like 1K. You think if you buy... Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So, that's the reason I went Kerning City for my citizenship. That you can buy Wolbies there, so... I'm not sure how long it'll take to get to that. I actually have to go out of my way to get some red snail shells. Is it a quest? Yeah. So this is like... I don't know. I'm not sure how this works. But I do want to complete it and see how much like rep or whatever you get. So I do got to go hunt some red snails. I will do jump quests at some point. For sure. Farther down the line, I think. Okay, so... Let's go to Kerning, turn this stuff in. Maybe drop by Perion? I'm sure there's some quests there I can do as well. If you guys don't mind me going on a nice little journey. And I'll kill red snails I see along the way. It's hard for me to like decide to sit down and just hunt red snails like purposefully though. Just sounds a little bit painful. What is the price for taxis after 20? Jay says enjoy taxi before level 20. Damn, Johawk 29. Yeah, he's gonna be 30 in like an hour or two at this point. Has he stopped at all? Like since he started, has he just been going non-stop? I know, yeah, I saw Dynafries wearing the same outfit. Actually, I've seen a lot of people. To be fair, there's not that many options. There's like, I don't know, I want to say less than 10 overalls, so plenty of people wearing the bridal costume. I just want them to give us some transparent equips. I don't like wearing hats. I wonder if the snail boss is here. If he was, he's obviously probably dead, but I'm not sure if I remember him being here or not. From like last time. He's been going non-stop? Wow. That's crazy. Part of me is jealous, like, oh man, that sounds fun, but it also sounds just a little bit miserable. I'm not sure I have the fortitude for that. I also just don't have the time, but I think after about like hour 5 or 6, I'd be all mapled out, you know? Been looking for MapleStory Classic videos, seen your live first and went to all the others. Checked them before they're almost level 30 and started live in year 17. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going slow, for sure. I only played for 3 hours yesterday, so. No, I probably just missed it. Don't be such a pest. Let me scroll up one sec. Heard that in the last 2 days, y'all get to pick any class at level 100 and test that out. Is that unlimited? Like you get to test as many classes as you want? That's my understanding. We don't know for sure, and Nexon is being classic with like their lack of detail about it. But that's what people seem to think, that like, yeah, you'll be able to choose, like for example, I'll be able to just become a level 100 hermit, but then with a like 1 hour cooldown or something, I could potentially say, hey, make me a Dragon Knight or whatever. That's what I would hope before. At the very least, you'll be able to swap between your own class. Like, you know, I could become a Chief Bandit and Hermit, but the way they had like in what's it called, IRL tests over in like California or whatever. Was it MapleCon? I'm not sure, but I know that there was a test or two where people were able to freely swap jobs. So I think they have the technology for it, you know? Oh, thank you, Cyril. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I love how many Maple YouTubers there are these days, though. It's like really growing. I remember for a long time it felt like it was only Copper Sand. It was like just Copper Sand for a long time. There's a lot of like specifically classic ones too, which is great. Yeah, no problem. Don't be such a pest. I love your name, by the way. I'm with full-time job and baby. I might squeeze like 4 hours a weekend. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I mean, I have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, and I work from home, so I have that freedom at least. Like I don't have to commute and stuff, so I can find time to squeeze in some gaming. But it's definitely not. There's like literally no way that I could play for 24 hours like that, even if I wanted to. Man, I love the music here. I said that yesterday, but it's so good. Yeah, Copper Sand was like the main news guy. I guess he still is, but yeah, thank you for the kind words. Do I edit the music for the videos myself? Yeah, definitely. Yes, I used to have delusions of grandeur. I was like in a band and stuff in high school. We thought we were gonna make it, you know. But after that, I like studied music in college, and then I've been producing ever since. Less so these days, but actually like working on the channel has been a cool way to still work on like my skills and stuff, and apply it towards something that people actually enjoy. Because my old music projects, I mean, they didn't get anywhere near the, I don't know, listeners that like my YouTube videos get, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm sad to leave that place behind. The music's so good. I mean, Kerning's great too, but come on. This is where I spent a lot of time this morning, is this map right here. I wonder if the guy's still here normal attacking. Let's take a look. Look at all the people. This is a very popular map. This map is full of like hidden occlusion, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, if I stand here, my stars don't hit anything because of these bricks, and then that happens like all over the place. There's a lot of annoying spots on this map where your projectiles can get clipped. I can show you the other one. This is like the sort of thing nobody, like, everyone experiences, but like most people don't talk about it because it's like it's not that big of a deal. But I love obsessing over these dumb things. So I'm pretty sure these sandbags, yeah, you can't shoot through them. So for that reason, I kind of don't like this map. Because I wasted, like, I don't know, I mean, a non-negligible amount of MP trying to shoot at the wrong time. They should introduce proximity chat. That would be nuts. It would be kind of fun, but it would be nuts. I mean, especially given the way chat has been in-game. A lot of edgy chatters up in the Classic World online test for some reason. Yeah, exactly, Cyrell. It's yeah, it's nice to fuse two hobbies. It's nice that all the time I spent making music hasn't gone completely to waste. Hey, how to download Classic World? You have to have applied and be invited. So it was like back in July, you were able to apply, and so if you got invited, you would have gotten an email, and then you can download it from Nexon. Okay, look, she's sending me to kill dark stumps. It's fate. I wonder how well I can kill them. They're like the same as like green mushrooms, I think, right? If they are, then they're like level 14, which means I should be able to kill them. All the CC blocks. Sandbags blocking things is historically accurate. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Maybe that was their thought process. Lots of Middle Eastern politics. I know. It's really... I just don't get it. I mean... I don't know. I know there's some important things going on out there in the world, but I just don't feel like MapleStory is the platform for it. Like, who are you going to convince on MapleStory to join your side of thinking? Okay, it looks like my inventory's like full. Instead of selling stuff though, because I'm too afraid that I may need it later, I'm gonna buy some slots, because I'm pretty sure I can buy them here, etc. Can I buy multiple? Easy. I guess that's good. I'm not getting enough of anything else to need it. You know what? I'm gonna get this too because I'm not using anything but luck right now. The like few dex points I have are doing nothing. Okay, let's add some more slots here. Let's reset our AP. And then just put it all in luck. Nice. Oh! Hey, Speaker Dan, nice to see you. Holy 9. Holy 9? What does that mean? Oh, 9 months! Okay, right. Wow. You're like the oldest. I'm pretty sure you might be the oldest. I feel like you're always the first one I read out. I always go by order of like age, so... You're like straight up the OG, huh? Which class has the most aura? That's totally subjective. Aura? It's gonna have to be like a warrior, honestly. I think warriors have the most aura. Yeah, Paige is a good choice for that honor. They got it rough, you know? Hey Martin, no, you haven't missed that much. I just turning in some quests, killing some low-level mobs, trying not to go broke. Oh, look, I didn't even know I had this quest. Ooh, 100 Turning City contribution just for talking to Jake? Okay, well, I don't actually know how much that is worth. Who else do I need to talk to? Beginner has the most aura? Oh shit, yeah. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. Yeah, beginners are crazy, in the best way. I wonder, so is there a way now I can tell what my 100 contribution is worth? I'm gonna go check out the town hall. So, I think... Let's see. I want to raise my citizenship grade. You're a traveler. You'll need to fully max your citizen contribution. Okay, they just say you gotta work. But like how? Oh, okay, so I can buy this stuff. Is it good? 180 for 300. No, that's not good. Yo, so the hope is that this stuff will become cheaper. I did notice one thing. I did notice a discount. Let me see if I can show you. Look at that. So this must, I'm hoping this is based on my citizenship thing. And maybe this will only increase. Like, who knows? Maybe eventually you're paying half price for all this. What are contribution points for? It's just for the citizenship rank, which I guess, you know, just gives you more access to the wares there, which are like potions and a chair and scrolls too. Do mages still advance at 8? No, they advance at 10 now. Do they still allocate stats to int so they're weak at Maple Island? Yeah, they are still weak on Maple Island, but everybody hits way harder there. And also on the classic test, you can just reset your AP for free. So I'm pretty sure everybody can just go full strength and then just reset it. Obviously, that may not be the case once the game goes live for real. You saw level 21 beginner today? Oh my god, they're putting in work. Yeah, that's work. Okay, so as far as the introducing myself, I only met that one guy. Is there anybody else to talk to here? That was it? Just talk to Jake? Not Jane Doe. I guess that's it. I'm hoping they will add some more to that. Feels like kind of a dead-end quest. Anything in here? No, I don't need to talk to this guy. Does this take me up? No. Doesn't it look like it would? It's like a broken vent. Apparently the way a lot of people are making money is selling pure water. I haven't experienced that myself. Like, I'm not sure where they're getting it from, but I have noticed that a lot of people selling pure waters. Is this the groundswork for pay to win Maple? Oh, I don't know. It probably, I imagine pets will always be pay to win, but I don't know about the rest. This building's pretty nice. You know, as much as I've said that like the newer stuff doesn't fit in, this building does. This building totally fits in. Like, this stuff might not. Like, it's a lot sharper, especially the NPCs, but I don't know, this building looks right at home. Hey, like to eat crispy pork. Thank you for the kind words. I'm sorry you didn't get in. I'm hoping that, I mean, I don't know. I guess they're probably not going to send out any more at this point. But you never know. But thank you for spending time with me. Alright, so I'm heading to Perion now, I guess. And there I can try to kill Dark Axe Stumps. Maybe I get lucky. I need leaves from the regular Dark Stumps as well, so that's 2 reasons to go. Which update the classic server is on? Oh, well, it's kind of its own thing. It's not like, I'm not sure they've given us like an official, you know, V55 or anything like that. It's a little bit of a mishmash of things with a lot of new things thrown in. I find it weird the classic team put time and effort in systems no one really asked for, like citizenship. It's cool, but I'm wondering what the thought process was. Yeah, it's... I mean, you're right. Nobody was asking for it, and I think there's like some sort of housing related to it as well, which no, but I don't recall anybody asking for housing in Maple, but I mean, it's cool. Personally, I would have preferred them to like finesse all the fundamentals, like the game balance, you know, the classes, the mesoeconomy, all this stuff, you know, just fundamental stuff, and then maybe stack on top. But they seem really excited to work on new things alongside it. I mean, like, they already revealed that they have a new PQ. I'm not sure if we'll get to try it, during this test, but they are clearly working on like some kind of party quest or something. Or was it a boss? Something. They just try to make it distinct from Artail. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, where is this? West Rocky Mountain? Where does that go? Well, I don't need to go over there. I know where I want to go. And that's this way. Yo, did they fix everything? No. No, they didn't. They did not fix everything. They fixed some things. They added some cool things. But some of the issues that were there last time are still there now. But hey, I haven't crashed yet. That's actually good. I crashed like multiple times the first couple days. Last time. Are Junior Boogies still annoying? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll go find out. We'll swing by some wild boars. Man, everybody wants me to kill stumps. It's for the best. I still want 99 quests. John's flower basket win. Oh, I'm not sure. So, look, last time during the first test, I didn't get to do that quest. I wasn't high enough level. They like changed it. I think it used to be like 15 or 20 something. It wasn't that high level of a quest before, but it was above 30. So I wouldn't be able to do that quest now, I'm pretty sure. Another stump quest. Let's see what else there is here. Oh, yeah, it's a basic crafting quest. More stumps. Everybody wants it. I mean, how many stump quests is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty good. That's efficient. Okay, I think that's everything here. So now I have a goal, is what you're... Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to do all the jump quests again, and ideally more than I did last time, so I would love to do the Sleepywood ones. I have not seen any cheaters in the beta yet, nor have I heard about them. But I'll let you know if that changes. Hopefully we don't see that. Damn. Okay, let's check out these Junior Boogies. I bet I can't hit them. Yeah. We'll revisit them later. Look how empty this place is. Not enough people are in their 20s yet. This place is gonna be popping in like another day or two. John's flower basket used to be level 15, now it's 65? No, it can't be 65. Yeah, you're right. Who's gonna cheat when it's private? That's one of the things that I am worried about for when the game truly launches is like meso sellers. Dude, that was like, I played Artail when it first came out, and I have to say that's 100% what killed it for me. Besides, you know, beyond all the other issues that there were, and there were many, like all the like Chinese gold sellers like spamming constantly in chat, that it just sucked. I don't know. I don't even know how many people were buying that stuff, but it just sucks to see it. To know that like, oh, the game's being botted and they're like ruining the economy, and yeah. So that's one of the things that I have a real fear for on Classic World. Okay, I underestimated the axe stumps. These are just the regular ones. Look how many hits they take. I'm not sure I'll be able to kill dark axe stumps. We're gonna try though. Yeah, it'd be kind of silly to cheat in the closed test and then get your account banned for no reason. Like, Surprising amount of people in this map. I guess because people are picking up this quest from Winston. I guess I don't really need leaf earrings, but I still want to do the quest line. Yeah, there will always be cheaters. It's true. Where there's a will, there's a way. And also, if there's money to be made, like, people are gonna try. Gonna move forward and try the other stumps. Pretty sure this stuff is a little bit hard for me, but let's try it. Let's see how we do. Okay, these are regular dark stumps. Okay, they're fine. I think I gotta go another map over before I see dark axe stumps. Ooh, axe stumps are a little bit faster too, huh? They waddle a little bit faster than the regular ones. Alright, let's push forward. I bet it's gonna suck. It's nice to see all the progress on the quests, though, as I kill stumps. Very satisfying. I can't believe it's still Lemon's story. That really felt like kind of unintentional, that lemons were somehow better than potions, but they kept it, so maybe they like that. I don't know. I think they gotta buff MP, I don't know, either more mesos or make MP pots drop more. Because I think they did make it so you get more HP pots. I'm getting a lot more of those, which is nice, but it's only half the problem. Okay. Moment of truth. Can I kill a dark axe stump? 7, 8. Okay, I can. It just cost me 9 lucky 7s. Jeez. That's like 80 MP almost. 80 MP, which means it's like half a lemon per dark axe stump. Unless I'm getting 75 meso per dark axe stump, that's wildly inefficient. You feel like you never see people get gear drop in these tests. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Gear, okay, it's like, it's a multiple issue thing. So, number one, like, they're not dropping enough mesos. Number two, they're not dropping enough equips. Number three, equipment sells for a lot less than they used to. So it's like, you know, and then among other things like potions and all that, ores also sell for less. So it's like, making money is harder than it's ever been. Even things like leather, right? Used to sell like leather for 100. But no, they buffed the drop rate of leather, but now it doesn't sell for hardly anything. So there's a lot of like tried and true like money making methods that are just gone now. And yeah, I mean, in the early days, old school Maple, I feel like used to completely rely on equipment drops in the early days on a fresh character. But now it's like, I don't know. Even if you get them, you're like, okay, cool, I got one equipment, but it's like, it's gonna buy you like 10 lemons or something. If you join a party and share lemons amongst your org, would it be called a lemon party? Jeez. I guess so. I don't like that. They probably like it since it rewards players who look into the price ratios a bit more. So you think they did it on purpose so that like people who want to min-max get rewarded for it? You've only seen level 10, 15 gear up to level 23. I actually did get kind of lucky at Slimes. I got like 3 or 4 equipment drops there, which is crazy because last time on the original Classic World test, I think I got, it was either 5 or 6 equipment drops from level 1 to 30. Like that's it. For that whole range, I only saw like 5 or 6 items. So to know that I've almost reached that already, I think I just got really lucky. But again, they don't sell for much, so it's, you know, it's cool, I'll take it. But it's not like it saved me. I'm not like swimming in messes here. In 16 levels, the only gear drop I got was level 0 orange pants. Oh my god. Yeah, that's horrible. Hey, maybe I'll get lucky and get some wooden tops, huh? You never know. Jeez, it really is hard to kill these guys though. I'm not even sure. Yeah, actually none of the quests need me to kill dark axe stumps. Just dark stumps. And then I need, okay, yeah, a few more leaves. I guess I'll stick around. At least until I'm done. I do like being somewhere where I have the potential to get a drop that I want. Even if it's like super unlikely. Just adds that extra little bit of excitement, you know? Or every kill maybe will be the one. Looks like a grueling grind. I'm sure it's rewarding, but I'll stick with MapleStory. Yeah, I mean... I haven't actually played MapleStory myself. I've been meaning to, but I don't know. But it does seem like people have a lot of fun over there. Oh my gosh. These guys hit hard. I can't afford to get hit by them. Ooh, orange pot though. Look at that. Ooh, I don't like that I'm missing so much. It hurts. Man, having such poor economy on a server is brutal. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know. I mean, they obviously try to do something about it. Like we're getting more HP pots. That's the only thing I've noticed. But it's not enough. It's still like way too hard for no reason. Like they may as well take out some of the low level gear. You can't even buy it. Like most people can't buy it. God, it's really costly if I get hit by one of these guys. Does the XP rate feel the same as it did in 2005? While I'm excited for the full release, I'm nervous about XP rate. I have far less time than I did. It's really hard to say because, okay, number one, it's been so long and time dilation is a thing. So like my sense of time is obviously totally different from when I was a kid in 2005. Everything felt really long back then. So it's hard for me to say. I think my experience is so colored by private servers and stuff too, that all have adjustments made where they all have tried their own version of, you know, old school So it's really hard for me to say. I will say it's not fast, but it's also not like so painfully slow that I want to give up or anything. I think if anybody's like been really looking forward to playing old school Maple, they'll happily enjoy it. But then again, I've only gotten to level 30. Like last time I only got to level 30. So I don't know how brutal it gets later on. But I mean, I don't know. I've played private servers that have 1x XP and gotten to like 100 something. I think like 115 or something. And it took me months to do that, many months. But in any case, what I'm trying to say is it's all right. The XP rate's all right. I think with MapleStory, also you got to remember it's kind of like a marathon, not a sprint. There's always gonna be the people who are gonna go super sweat, you know, like grind their hearts out. Like shit, I can't think of him. Niru, you know what I mean? You got the people who are like born to grind, and so there will always be them who are gonna get there really fast and grind all day long. But I think with MapleStory, it's more important to be consistent rather than put in long hours. Because, I mean, at least the hope is that the game will be around for a long time. So, I mean, if it takes you, it takes you a year to get to level 70, so be it. You know? I've always also felt like MapleStory is so... I mean, almost everything in life is, but MapleStory is especially about the journey, not the destination. Because what happens when you get to your destination? You just keep grinding, like, okay, now what? I'm level 70. Well, now you grind to level 100. Okay, you're level 100. Now you grind to level 120. Like, it's just endless until max level, so... there's no point at which you're like, okay, I'm, like, done. Unless you're 200, but... I don't know. Most of us aren't gonna get there. Yeah, chilling out is an option. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just love being in the world, you know what I mean? And socializing in it. It's like one of the best games for socializing. And people are a lot friendlier than they were when we were kids. Feels like... It's crazy Nero has a full-time job and still progresses as fast as he does. Actually, in all honesty, I assumed he was like unemployed because like, I don't know how he puts in those hours, but yeah, you're right. I mean, maybe he just, maybe he took off work or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't actually seen if he's playing or what the deal is with him this time around, but yeah, like I said, some people are just born to grind. I've known some people, from private servers and stuff who amaze me with their level of dedication. Where, I'll go to bed, I'll log back in the next day, and they're still there since since last night or whatever. Yeah, hey Slyke, let me try to catch up with some of the chat here, by the way, guys. I think I've missed some of these. New Maple has destroyed people's expectation of what the game used to be. I want instant gratification. Yeah, I mean, modern gaming has done that as well. Like, just like mobile games and stuff like that. Like, everything's so quick and like about daily logins and dopamine loops, I'd like to stay away from that as much as possible for old school. Nero refuses to take off work to play? Okay. So yeah, I don't know how he does it. Do people really not remember what MapleStory was like in 2005? It was slow AF and everyone leveled slowly, but that's also the magic. Yeah, I mean, again, like, it's hard for me to say because it was so long ago. And everything as a kid felt really long, but I can safely say, I mean, I'm pretty sure it took me weeks, multiple weeks to hit level 30. It wasn't like, a couple days like the way some people are managing. And I played a lot. I think I just like also wasn't very efficient, so it's hard for me to say. Then again, I'm not that efficient now. I definitely spent most of my time in town just like shooting the shit though. Back in the day. Yeah, the drop rates are definitely not great for equipments, and then I assume like all the nice things like throwing stars are probably really bad as well. Last time, I don't know, I remember Johog camped out for a while trying to get steelies. I don't think he ever got them. Not that they were ever easy to get, but I don't know. The equipment drop rates is definitely low. That's like undeniable. You can just feel it. Yeah, you remember getting like 0.04. Yeah, that's honestly like in my mind, getting more than 0.01% for killing a mob is fine. You know? It's once you get below that it gets depressing. But there's some interesting breakpoints for that. Like, I don't know. I remember playing a third job mage at some point and being at a point where the mobs I was killing were giving like 0.01. And then eventually you get a power spike where, you know, then you can kill stuff and leave for it. And then, okay, yeah, everything's taking a while to kill. But then when you kill them, you get like 0.06 or 0.08 or something like way more significant that feels good. So there's an ebb and flow to it. As kids, you spent a lot of time exploring, chilling, doing XP, non-XP grind favorable things. Like just walking, yeah, totally. It was all, exploring was probably my favorite thing to do back then. And the thing is, it wasn't even like a one-time thing. Like I wouldn't just explore Sleepywood Dungeon one time, you know? For whatever reason, it would become something I want to do like pretty often. Like just like, oh, let's go see if Junior Balrog's there. Let's see if we can see somebody fighting it or something. And then dying along the way was just part of it. Equipment drops feel a lot lower and sell for a lot less. Yeah, exactly. If they're gonna lower it, they should sell for more, if anything. It's messed up. They want people to be broke. Yeah, they don't want to let that go. Which is crazy because in so many other ways, they're trying to add quality of life. I mean, like the cash shop thing, I don't know if you guys saw, but like you can preview all the hairs and face stuff. Like the cash shop has got a lot of nice little updates. And it's like, thanks, that's really, really cool, but if I had to choose between that and being able to survive meso-wise, I'd prefer a better economy. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what their team size is like. You know, I'm sure they're working on these things in parallel. Oh, I'm out of stars. Okay. Let me punch this thing to death. Okay. Let's take inventory here. Have I done all this? I have 10 leaves for Icarus. 10 leaves for Black Bull. I guess I can leave. Go turn this stuff in. See what it leads to, because I'm out of stars anyhow. Let's see how much it gives me. That's the other thing that I hope they improve is the XP rate for turning in a quest. Like, it's not that good. I think the best I saw was like 10% for a quest at like level 14. Oh no, sorry, level 12. Wow, my damage is really bad as on dagger. Die! Oh, I guess I gotta kill regular stumps too. I wonder if I should just stay here and kill 20 more. Yeah, probably. Ooh, it's painful though. Even the regular X stumps hit pretty hard. This is why it's hard to be a bandit. You gotta be so close. And I don't even have a shield. I guess that's on me. I could buy a wooden fence, can't I? Thanatos is your favorite monster design? That's a good one. That's a really good one. I mean, that's like a mini boss, you know? I love Thanatos. That whole area in Deep Looty is like just freaking awesome. Part of me is sad that like I almost feel like Looty is a little bit of a peak for old school Maple. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a lot of the regions, and there's a lot to appreciate about them all. Like I'm working on a Mulung video, and like there's a lot of really cool stuff about it. The story is more thorough. There's a lot of awesome stuff. But just thematically and like the way the world feels, I don't know, Looty feels like the peak. Nothing was ever as good. But then again, I don't know. Might be a little bit of nostalgia goggles. A lot of people love Mageisha. I'm a little less familiar with it. I have played stuff there, obviously, but I couldn't recite to you everything by heart about how the story goes or anything. They were hiring recently for a community manager, so it's a fairly decent sized team. There were at least 5 GMs at launch. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I imagine like whoever's working on the cash shop updates or the citizenship stuff is probably different from people working on the balance, if I had to guess. Is armor/defense viable? Ooh, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't worried about it at all. I know last time weapon defense was a little bit lackluster. Layman had done a whole video on it where it's like, it's just not, it was hardly doing anything. But that's an interesting thing to test. To see how the damage mitigation is now. Okay, 10 more stumps, then I can go turn more stuff in. The gatekeepers look awesome. Yeah, all the Deep Looty stuff is sick. And Spirit Vikings is probably my favorite map. What's a good way to level your crafting? Well, probably the easiest thing is crafting like processed woods or arrows, but I haven't done any crafting yet this time around. It's just those are probably the easiest thing to do. I remember everything costing a lot though, not necessarily meso-wise, but like, you know, to make a chair, you need a lot of mats. I was only able to make 1 last time, and I was trying to hoard materials as much as I could. I think people who got their crafting up high last time were like genuinely investing in it, like buying materials and stuff. Yeah, it does cost meso too, which is a little unfortunate. Looty as a whole is such a good theme. Yeah, they were really cooking. I mean, I don't know, there was somewhat lightning in a bottle. Like, what a sick idea they had for a Legoland that becomes like this otherworldly interdimensional stuff. Like, it's cool. It's hilarious that like then the follow-up to that is like Omega Sector, which is super unfinished. I'm looking forward to making a video on Omega too, but I can tell you right now there's less to talk about. Okay, let's see what we got to turn in. So we got Stump Horror Story, some free return scrolls. That's nice. So this is for Icarus. Who's Francois? Okay, he's in Alenia. This is Shumi. Okay, Black Bull. Nice. Does this give shield? Ooh. Oh, it's a warrior only one. Oh, I got excited for a second there. Not that I would use it too much anyway. Do they have any skill information for third and fourth job? Yeah, they, well, the info for third job is from data miners, but yes. There's info on that. On like the Discord, like the unofficial Classic World Discord, there's stuff. And I think there's, what is it? OSMSDataExplorer.com. There's a site where somebody's been collecting all this info. Let's see, what can I make? Nothing. I can make some ingots. Okay, Mr. Thunder. Was this here before? Did I miss it? Oh. He wants me to make stuff? I guess why not? Let's do it. So I can make one of each. Wow, I really gotta get like right on it to use it. Okay. 1 bronze. 1 iron. Hopefully this gives me some... Okay, not great XP. I'm not even sure that's worth it. I would have rather sold it. Sold the ores. You guys want to see my store? There's nothing good there. It's a donation store. Let's see if anybody donated. No, nobody's donated. It's just super overpriced ores. I just don't have anything good to sell yet. And I'm kind of like stingy with my ores. I don't want to like get rid of them unless it's for a good price, because I might need them. Okay, did I recharge these? No, I didn't. My money's not looking too bad though, right? I didn't lose too much money at the axe stumps. Or maybe it's just because I turned in quests. I'm not sure. Wow, this is the richest I've been. Hey, Polymazda, you want to grab a laptop and play Maple when Classic comes out? Oh, I don't think the specs are very hard. It's definitely potato will suffice for this game. Okay, so let's recharge our stuff. You know, I've been doing okay with just my 3 sets. I don't know. Should I buy a 4th set? We've come this far. Let's get 4. Okay. So, what do I have next? Don't I... Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, I still need more leaves, so I guess I didn't get enough leaves. Okay, and then this comes from green mushrooms. Yo, I heard green mushrooms are undead now. Isn't that weird? Does that mean you can heal them to death? That's so weird that they changed that. They don't look undead at all. So there should be green mushrooms here, right? Last time I went all the way to Alenia to hunt them, but I think I don't need to go that far. And here I can get the remaining leaves too. What the heck, that isn't a bowman? Yeah, it's, I wanted to do something different. And also I wanted to work on a video for rogues coming up soon anyway, so. That's why I wanted to roll one this time around. Cradia, you still owe me some footage, by the way. I was promised some good footage. An PC plugged into a TV and controller. Yeah, I think anything can run Maple now. I mean, thankfully it's still running off like the same engine, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. If anything, it's more efficient than it used to be. Like, I remember my computer crapping out back in the day when you'd enter like Perion or something, or Free Market. Man, I wish I got to try the cleric changes. Feel like the backlash on HS is gonna get one niche guy playing it that won't report on how good / bad things are. Well, I'm excited to hopefully try out third job cleric, or I mean priest. That's one of the things that'll be fun to do, is test out all the classes. It'll be like the most testy part of this, really, because this first part of the experience is like just straight up a beta, but then once we're able to freely swap jobs or whatever, that's when like it'll be really fun to test things out and see how strong classes are side by side. How do I get up there, yo? Okay. I was like, how are these guys up there? Bless didn't get changed, so cleric is fine. Okay, that's great. Yeah, bless is good. Oh, thanks, Cradia. Yeah, no rush on the footage. I mean, after this, there's probably 2 videos coming out before the Rogue one, so we have time. Yeah, it would be really cool if they made it mobile. It should be doable. I mean, I played it with remote software, and controlling it on like a phone is totally fine. The only thing that's annoying is like typing a little bit, just because typing horizontally is a little weird on a phone. At least if you have a big one like I do. But yeah, I think it would lay just fine on mobile. I think Archel did mobile too, right? And since they've done a controller support now, it's like, you know, clearly they know that the game can be controlled with a controller setup. What's the level limit this time? I'm not sure if there's a level limit. It might be 100, I don't know. So they didn't explicitly say, ooh, equipment. Last time they were like, oh yeah, level 50, that's the cap. This time they didn't say anything like that. They just said that on August 11th, we can boost up to level 100. So, remains to be seen whether we can like level past that, or if that's just like the limit. Are monster drops visible only to the people who own them? Yes. I know, it sucks. I miss being able to see other people's drops. The one thing I'm unclear about is whether people's drops like show up later, like if they don't pick them up. Because there was like, earlier I was training in like the slime tree in like a party of 4 or 5 people, and I remember, like, I had spent most of my time up at the top, but then when I went down, I saw stuff. But maybe it's just because we were in a party. Like, I could pick it up, too. So it's unclear whether, like, they were just ignoring those items, or if they were just for me, and because we're in a party, they were, like... You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure how that works. whether like it expires for other people and then becomes available to everybody. But yes, for like pretty much typically it's all personal loot, which I don't love. I love being able to see what other people are getting. What are my thoughts on beta 2 so far? I mean, it's good. Like, just like last time, it's the fundamentals are fine in terms of like it feels totally classic. I mean, it looks classic. The classes all have the right animations, you know, like most of what like we love is there. Some things have been improved, some things have been nerfed, which is a little bit controversial, but the main thing is just, I mean, I keep saying it, but it's really the main complaint is just like it's kind of hard to make money, and not being able to get equipment drops as frequently or sell them as much is disappointing. But you know, all the really important stuff is there, and socially it still feels pretty good. People seem to be pretty chatty and friendly, except for the weirdos like talking politics all day long. Yeah, it would be cool if there's not a cap, because that's one of the other things I'd be curious to see is like, what are the XP rates at level 100, you know? What kind of rates can we get over in El Nath? Did they increase spawn rate for werewolves? You know, stuff like that. Werewolves drop like Ilbies, right? That would be a really cool thing to farm during the last couple days. Is it werewolves or is it lycanthropes? I can't remember. Okay, so party loot is free for all. Okay, so I was just stealing their items then. Nice. I guess I should never come down here. There's like a lot of people and not many mobs. What about boss drops, KPQ? I'm pretty sure that is party loot. Like, last time it was like that as well, where we all saw the slime shoes drop when they did, and anybody could pick them up. Nexon wants you to farm mobs 6 levels lower for a chance to get equipped drops. Does it increase your chance of drops if they're lower level? Whoa! Sorry, I know it's not that great of an item, but just seeing 2 equipped drops that close together is actually pretty sick. Ooh, that helmet's above average. 2 decks? That's, you know, that's something. It's nothing to scoff at. Okay, let me like think about this for a second. Do I still need to be here? Yeah, I do. I still need 6 more fossils. Okay. It's good to take stock every once in a while, because sometimes I just get carried away in the flow. Every game has a weirdo now. Yeah. I don't know. It's okay. So lycanthropes are the ones that drop Ilbies. Yeah, it's hard for me to remember. Either way, it would be really cool to spend some time there. That's a good question, Guns. Did Togang get in? I don't know. I don't think he's been streaming it. He hasn't said all that much about Classic World from what I can tell, at least like publicly. He didn't do the last test either, so I don't know. He seems to be having a lot of fun over in MapleStory. This is a nice map. I mean, it's not the greatest XP, but like it's kind of comfy. There's a lot of room, a lot of little platforms. And there's like hardly anything for my stars to get stuck on, which is something I'm starting to really appreciate. Togein was chatting in Johawk's stream. Okay. So he's at least like keeping up with it. But he didn't say whether he's like playing it or not. I imagine if he was playing it, he would stream it. Or record it or something. Current story's alright. You like old school Maple on MapleStory Worlds better? Okay. I haven't tried either of those. I only played Artale on release. Which was really fun, to be fair. Just for not that long. It was like, I don't know, 3 weeks or something? 4 weeks? It wasn't that long before people started dropping off. The gold sellers got out of hand. But, you know, I had my fun time in LPQ and all that. It's always a good time doing LPQ. Did they get rid of the attack power stat? I don't know. Was that... Did weapon attack, was that something that used to show up here by itself? No, right? It would just straight up stack onto this. It's a good point. I should be in a party with more people, huh? I mean... I don't know. Let's try it. I'm not gonna be here that much longer. But you're absolutely right. Like, I'm just like getting less XP if I'm not in a party. It's very easy to forget, but it's really important. Pretty sure most of the time it's just a straight boost, which is nice. This party training's always better. Because you don't get much if you like both hit a mob and you're not in a party together. I'm not sure what the XP split is like, or if it just goes to whoever did the most damage, but... You have a Discord with 5 dudes waiting for Classic, but they're slowly losing hype with the closed tests and bad communication from the devs. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. I've been seeing that message very frequently lately. People saying that they're like losing the hype. So Nexon definitely they messed up a little bit with the timing of things. Because when they first announced it, I mean, my god, the hype was crazy. But we all thought, I think, that it was just a couple months out at that point. That MapleCon, they'd give us a release date, and then bada bing, bada boom. But it's been a way, way longer development cycle than I think anybody anticipated. For, like, a game that essentially is solved, you know? Like, we know what it needs to be. I'm glad nobody stole my name. It seems Dino Fry's got his lifted again. I'm not a big enough target. Yeah, I agree. Even if they like tell us like, hey, the game's coming out in like 8 months, you know, that's a long time from now. But even just having a date or like a loose time frame, like, you know, fall 2027 or whatever, like, I think that would go a long way towards keeping people's hype alive. No, partying is absolutely worth it. I'm just not in one because I'm bad, but Someone reminded me to try to join it. Dino got the backup name stolen. Oh my god. What was the backup name? Oh, wait, sorry. Trade Dino Fries. Then was it Dino Cries? Is that the one that was taken? Ooh. For free? Yo, that's sick. My first handout. Now I just gotta get level 20 so I can equip it. Dino Cries, Dino Prize, Dino Rice, Dino Pies, Dino Nice. Oh, thank you, Polymazda. Thanks for the $1.99. If Nexon takes 6 months to release, all hype killed. Well, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it take that long at this rate. That would almost be good at this point. But you're not wrong that the hype is dying for a lot of people. And like the closed test thing is brutal. I mean, I know I'm one to talk because like I'm playing it right now, so it's like I'm not experiencing what majority of people are right now, which is that they're just like, all right, another chance for me to not play. I don't know. I hope they just go straight to release. I don't know. I don't think they need to do more tests. Just I mean, can't they can just iterate along the way, right? I mean, it's a live service game. You can just fix it along the way. Dino Christ. There's a lot of good potential names for Dino. That's good. He's got a lot of good backup options there. No reason for a second closed test. Should have been open. I totally agree. I was saying last in the first test that the next one, because they did say that there was going to be another one. I was saying that the next one should be open. And it's not. And I'm pretty sure it's still like really limited too. They didn't say how many people got in, but it feels about the same as last time. Which would mean what, 5,000 people? That's like a very small percentage of people who want to play this. Lobieta, you're saying that there's no way to report bugs? I thought that there was like a feedback thread on Discord, on the official MapleStory Discord, if I'm not wrong. I haven't done anything like that myself, so. But yeah, I'd like to think they have some kind of way for you to report problems. Hey, I just need one more animal fossil, then I can maybe move on from here. Yo, I didn't add my points, did I? Look at me noobing out here. What'd I do? Max out keen eyes. I guess it's just gonna cost more to... Yo, should I do the old strat? Save SP? I might save the SP until I can hit a better threshold. There's a bug reporting feedback on Discord. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't think they need 3 tests for this game. They shouldn't need it. But yeah, it is Nexon. I don't know, man. There's never been a time, how do you say? No offense, I guess, but also it's just Nexon, from the moment they took over from Wizit, I felt an immediate change in like in quality and communication. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Even as a kid, I could feel it. That Nexon taking over was like, in a way, the beginning of the end. The things just started to change. And so I guess I'd like to say, like, you know, I've never been like truly like, wow, Nexon is awesome. If anybody from Nexon's watching, I mean this as nicely as possible. It's like, it's just, we just all want the best for the game, but yeah. I believe they selected just a few people to control every data input. Yeah, total disaster except for the guy who sold it to them. Oh yeah, I'm sure he's very happy. I don't know how much he got for it, but clearly it was worth it for them. The only reason to believe in this project is because of Nemi and Inkwell. Yeah, I mean, I have tremendous respect for Inkwell for the mere fact that he hasn't given up on his dream of having Classic World be a thing. So we owe it to him for that, you know. Next, like, you know, Inkwell and Nemi, like, does not equal Nexon, right? Like, they work for Nexon, but it's like, clearly they have a love for this project that has been hard to find support for from their corporation, you know? So, definitely massive respect to Inkwell and Nemi for making it happen. And also, like, I haven't interacted with them this time around, but last time they were so, like, open to chatting with people in game, which I thought was cool. It was very surprising, just given the way they've communicated, like, in other channels. You would think that they wouldn't talk to anybody, but no, they actually spend a lot of time just answering questions in Genesis and stuff, which is cool. Man, I just need one more animal fossil. Please. I'm the last one in my party. We need to hype Inkwell through the roof so Nexon knows not to fuck with it. Yeah. Yeah. No, seriously. I mean, I don't know how to... Nexon is such an enigma. Like, we just don't know how do you communicate with them? They post on their socials and stuff, but like they just unlike a lot of other developers where you can, like, you know, you could tweet at them. You can tweet at ArenaNet and you'll hear back from them. And even, like, I don't know, I feel like you even hear more from, like, Blizzard and stuff. But Nexon, it just feels like such a guarded wall. Like they're, like, up in a tower somewhere. Like, that's been the story for most of Maple Nexon, that Global's team has had to fight tooth and nail to do their own thing. Yeah, seems like it. Poor Jet. People didn't appreciate Jet. I never played Jet, but I always thought the idea was cool. Your biggest concern is how they're gonna monetize? I don't blame you. I mean, it's hard to say. As long as you can't, like, sell stuff straight to players from the NX shop, I think it might be okay. Like, the typical microtransaction stuff is fine. Selling, you know, buying NX stuff that costs money that goes away, all right. Buying pets, I'll deal with it, you know. But yeah, like things like Gachapon, that's one of the more worrisome things, because I thought they did. I mean, take this with a grain of salt, but I think I remember them saying that they wanted to have Gachapon in some form or fashion. I don't know if anybody can back that up, but Nexon trying to be corporate suits like every other big rich entity. Yeah, I mean, it's all about the money at the end of the day, huh? For any corporation. As long as Classic doesn't have sectioned off cash shops like in Modern, I'll be happy. Oh, right. Yeah, 2x coupons. Yeah, that's a big one. That's gonna be a lot of pressure if they have those. I could honestly say, like, if they have 2x coupons, I'm probably gonna buy them. Just because, like, I don't have the time that other people have. I mean, most of us don't, right? But, like, just given, like, the limited time that I feel that I have, I'd feel like I have no choice but to buy them. Which isn't a good feeling. Okay, so I have some stuff to turn in now. Francois, Shumi, Kerning. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Winston first after I recharge my stars. Man, this above average helmet sells for 700. That's like 4 11s. That's nothing. It's so sad. All things considered, I'm doing well on money. Knock on wood. Okay. So... should I re-up on lemons? I may as well. I think 50 is a good amount to sit on. How much does this cost me? 4,500? Ouch. Okay. So let's go to Winston, turn in that quest, and see what the follow-up is. If there is a follow-up. If they do 2x coupon and limit it to level 30, you'd be fine with it, but don't feel like it needs to be done for second job. That's an interesting thought. I hadn't considered, like, that they could have level limits on it. It would almost be like an extension of, what do you call that? Like progressive leveling? It's like pay to win progressive leveling or something. Or the level rates change depending on what level bracket you're in. Some private servers have done that sort of thing, right? Where like you level up faster at lower levels or vice versa. Maybe it's 1x the first 10 levels and then 2x to 30, etc. To be honest, so many of us have jobs, spouses, kids. 2x should be the base level, but that's your opinion. I think it's just, if they're gonna have 2x coupons, it's gonna be hard to not buy them. I'm okay with the 1x rate, but I guess I just want everybody on the same playing field as much as possible. In an MMO like MapleStory, I mean, ultimately time is the biggest currency, so whoever can spend more time deserves to be the strongest, you know? But ideally not whoever has more real life money, because that just almost defeats the purpose of like playing in a make-believe world where you can be anybody, where you're still limited by your real life circumstances. I don't know. Okay, what's this? Elenia. Alright, I guess we're going to Elenia now. I don't have a scroll. I think we're not too far. We're next door, right? Yeah, just a few maps over. Yeah, I'm okay with 2x events. Those are fun. That's a really cool way to get people online, like on weekends and stuff. Granted, there's a bit of FOMO, but I don't know, you need a little bit of FOMO here and now. Or now and again. I work a lot and hang out with my family, so it sucks. I just don't have time to make meaningful progress in Maple. But you're probably happier for it. Yeah, I mean, it's about what you're willing to put in. I'm in the same boat, you know, I've got 2 kids and a wife and full-time job, so it's like, I definitely don't have as much time as I would like to have. But I think I'm able to enjoy it quite a lot, even with my limited time. But I know for some people it like ruins it if like they don't feel like they can keep up. or whatever. That's true. If you're better off money-wise, you also have more time. Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things. This is like a huge tangent, and very off topic, I guess, but it's an extension of what we're talking about. So like, if you guys think about like artists, like music artists these days, a lot of the big ones in pop and, you know, a lot of the big like celebrity artists, like, they don't really come from nothing. There's typically, in actors too, right? Like there's a lot of nepotism just built into it all. And it's like, you know, that's a little bit upsetting when you think about the like, oh, back in like the 60s and 70s, there was a little bit more of a like rags to riches story for some of those like big legendary bands, you know, where people were like, you know, had a blue collar job and then became like some famous rock star or whatever. But in a way, it's always been like that. Like if you think about like the, how do you say it, aristocracy, back in the day, right? Like only royalty people like were able to, or like nobles were the only ones able to like spend time and learn music or art and stuff like that. And so in a way, like in modern life, like that hasn't gone away too, right? Like people who have more money and time to spend on things that aren't necessarily just making ends meet, you know? That's a huge tangent though. Oh, I denied this quest. Yeah, I'm definitely in the same boat, Senkuo. When you played this as a kid, you had infinite time and no money, which puts you behind. Now as an adult, you have money and no time, but no one wants pay to win in any capacity, so my money will mean nothing. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, to some degree, like, I am glad that, like, I'm not worried about pets, you know, because as a kid, that was a genuine thing that, like, I couldn't afford you know, my parents wouldn't let me. It wasn't until I was like a teenager that I was like somewhat able to spend some of my allowance, you know. I had enough allowance that I was like, all right, like I have like fond memories of biking to 7-Eleven and buying the NX cash cards, you know, and biking home so happy, like, oh yeah, finally I'll get a pet. Yeah, most people aren't sweats. Most people are not going to be grinding super duper hard. So I do think a lot of people will be around the same playing field. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are only going to play on weekends. I think that's a common thing. Like, I don't know what the average is, but I would be willing to guess the average person has about like an hour to devote to gaming a day. Your average like adult, busy adult. That's totally based off nothing. I'm just pulling that number out of my ass, but like, people just don't have a lot of time. Most people. Okay, so Shumi. This, oh, what's this? Oh god, this is where you gotta go whack plants in the forest. What does this give me? That's up top, isn't it? Oh my god, Karma Coin? That's a real blast from the past. Hey, where's my teleport? Shouldn't this be a teleport spot? I don't know if Karma Coin's still a thing. That's so funny though. That's like an core memory unlocked. Hey, Onda in 3D. The test's feeling good. You know, it's not perfect. As you can see in the title, the big issue is just money. It's kind of hard to make ends meet, but I've actually gotten a little bit lucky since I started playing today, and I'm not totally broke. Granted, I'm not buying any equipment though, so I am like going bare minimum here. Check out my gear. That's it. That's it. I'm trying to see where to get these plant samples. If it's really annoying, I'm not going to spend time doing this. But I just want to see how the spawn rate is for them. Are they up here, or am I going the wrong way? Hey, yeah, I'm in the US. I remember someone on my friend list in old school Maple told me they would go to Target and steal NX codes. How did you even do that? I thought they have to like activate them. That's crazy. I had a friend who was like a prolific Yu-Gi-Oh card thief until the day he turned 18, when he like immediately stopped, because then he knew there was like some more serious repercussions. But I swear he went every weekend to Target and stole Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I do not condone that behavior, but I gotta admit, it's crazy how much he got away with. Oh, this is the thing I gotta whack. Okay, it didn't even drop anything. Every time I traverse across towns, I've been killing almost every monster I come across to pick up Meso. Yeah, I mean, can't waste it, you know? Every coin counts. My mom always taught me to respect even the lowly penny. My mom said that if you like don't pick up pennies, or like you just leave them on the ground and stuff, that like money will like run away from you. As a kid, I thought that like that was like a literal thing. That's like, oh god. And now I know she probably means that more just like in principle. Oh, hey, thanks for hanging out, Majestic. Thank you. I hope I get some good drops. I'm sure you'll hear about it if you drop in again, if I do. So playing a rogue in games is fine, but stealing shit at Target is a no-no. Well, look, I'm not going bandit, so I don't have steal yet. So I'm not really a thief yet. I'm just a thief in name. Okay, I don't know about these plant symbols, guys. I'm not seeing hardly any. I only saw the one and didn't give me what I wanted. I have a feeling I went the wrong way, though. Maybe I needed to go down here. Wow, look how many people are here. You know, it's super common that like whatever map is right next to town tends to be full of people. I guess it makes sense, but... Oh, this is the infamous Garnet quest. We'll see if I ever get that. Do I have any? I don't have any ore. Will you make a video about the second test? Oh, absolutely. Definitely. It was really fun to do that last time. It was funner than I expected. Because, like, unlike my usual videos where, like, I write a script and then record stuff and animate, like... It was cool to make a story from, like, stuff I actually experienced in real time. Where am I going? Oh, I was looking for plant samples. I don't know about that, guys. I'm gonna leave that one for later. It's super boring to go find those. This guy wants me to kill green mushrooms, though. Okay. That's a good thing to do. Hey, maybe I get a pan lid. Yeah, the grind is real. Ooh, man, this place is popping. Oh my god. Yo, I was here this morning, briefly, and there was like one person. You think it's because more people leveled up? No, it's probably just because it was like 5 AM. Oh, I should join a party, right? I almost said PQ. Join party. Oh, it's nothing but slimes down here. Whoops. Oh my Josh. There we go, it's a full house. Yeah, best song for sure. No doubt. At least on Victoria Island, it's one of the best. It's like probably the one I'd get least sick of, you know what I mean? There's a lot of bangers though. This time around I've really been enjoying El Forest over like between Lith and Kerning. Oh my. Wow, I'm really appreciating being able to jump. Did I already finish? Because I'm in a party. I'm already done here. That's so funny. I thought I was gonna hang out here for a few minutes. That was like 1 minute. Should I just go? I don't know. Let's give it a few minutes. Let's see what the rate's like. So if party loot is accessible to the whole party, that mean if a pan lid drops, you just gotta like go for it. You just gotta like ninja it. I don't think I ever got a pan lid drop like when it was a relevant item. Like back in the day, I never actually got one to drop myself. So I can't imagine what the drop rate is now, given that they seem to have nerfed all the equipment drop rate. Do the sign quests for green mushrooms and stuff still exist? No, I haven't seen them. Like the warning signs? I haven't seen them yet. I thought that there was one in Sleepywood for like the horny mushrooms. I'm not sure, man. I haven't seen the one, I haven't seen one for green mushrooms at least. More on that later. Wow, the respawn's pretty fast here. Almost non-stop. It's pretty good. The map is so full, I'm not sure where to like stay. I've been kind of just floating around. Ugh. I guess it's not the most comfy map for if you're trying to jump around. I feel like this map rewards you staying still more. The XP seems pretty good. Man, I wish they'd had like a built-in tracker. I hate having to like set up a stopwatch and all that. It's like, I don't know. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, look, this is like somebody had every platform here. This is very old school. Except we're in a party. Back in the day, we wouldn't be in a party. It would just be like, hey, get away from my platform. You know, this is some good, like, going to sleep music. Very, very dreamy. Honestly, of like, okay, let's think about the like very first training spots that you could go to. Like you think about the one right outside each town, right? Like Hennessy's Hunting Ground, like stuff you would go to like at level 10. All right, you got Hennessy's Hunting Ground, and then next to Kerning, you got like the stumps. Next to Paragon, you got stumps, and then here you have the slime tree. I think I like the slime tree the best. I think it's just like the most nostalgic for me. And traditionally, I always remember it being like a good place to like make your first dollar. You know what I mean? Like just get a little bit of easy money. It might not really be the case this time because Meso's kind of whack. But I don't know. I always found it to be a really good map. Bubblings is getting boring. I gotta try those. I heard they're weak to lightning now. Now that party play is way better, you think they need to change how drop pickups in a party works? Nothing so shitty as getting a nice drop and getting it joined. Yeah, I mean, look, I think it needs to be like up to the party. So they should have like the system like in WoW where you can set it to party loot or you can set it to free for all, or I don't know what to call it, but you know, you should be able to decide basically whether you're sharing drops or not. Maybe the Meso split can stay built in, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you think about the fact that they've made party play so good that almost everyone's going to be doing it. And so there is a little bit of a danger of like just knowing that anytime you're training, you're probably going to just join a party and they might not necessarily be your friends, right? Like it might just be random people who won't give two thoughts to stealing your equipment drop. But I will say I have faith in the community. People seem to be pretty nice for the most part. Maybe if making money wasn't so hard, people wouldn't worry about it as much too. It's like, to some degree, it's like, you know, if you're gonna ninja something out of survival, it's a little bit different. You don't have to train at all the spots everyone else is. That's what exploring's about. Go find a cool map, even if it's the same or similar monster type for the lower range. Yeah, for sure. I love mixing it up. If you guys have seen, like, I haven't stayed at any map for too long. Part of it is just for my sanity, but it's fun to go do all these quests and stuff. I don't even have a goal to like do them all necessarily. It's just it gives me a reason to move on. Oh, really? You do have a setting for party loot? Pickup rights all. Okay, so I'm guessing the party leader can change this. Oh, okay, well, there you go. I guess it's just up to us whether we allow ninjaing or not. That's good. I'm glad they have that. I can't tell, but this seems like pretty good XP. I love that in MapleStory people say like welcome back and grats and stuff so frequently. There's a lot of games out there where people don't say grats if you level up, because like levels don't mean that much in other MMOs. Hell, I mean, like you think about like WoW, where it's mostly about loot, right? Like leveling is kind of like a prerequisite to like the real game, which is end game. But over there, I'm not even sure I really got many grats when I got a good item. I think people are usually like, oh damn. Especially if they rolled for it, they're probably unhappy. Yeah, it's like it's like really simple courtesies that for whatever reason is ingrained in Maple. Welcome back is like especially unique to Maple. I'm not sure any other game I've played where people say welcome back regularly when you log back in. Yeah, should have been my item. I know. Weirdly enough, it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's because you're pitted against other people of like the same class and stuff in those games when you roll for items. So it's like, I don't know, inherently competitive in that sense. And I think the amount of people rolling matters too, right? So if like 25 people roll for a mount or something, I feel like I don't feel that bad if I don't get it. But if it's only like me and one other guy rolling for an item and I don't get it, I'm like a little bit pissed off. It's about how close you are, like, you know, only rolled above 50. Look at my range. I really appreciate my range now. It was so bad at first. I'm not gonna take it for granted. Ouch. I'm tempted to stay here until I get to 19. It's pretty cozy. How about I'll stay till I either get 19 or I run out of lemons. That's what I'll do. Oh my gosh. I'm still looking forward to seeing what the heck these crystals are for. I know they're for crafting, but I'm not sure like what items they're for crafting. People were like, congrats, happy for you, nice, but it's the meme of the grumpy kid. Yeah, exactly. I would like to know why they decided to hide item drops from like other players, like by default. Maybe they didn't want us to be jealous. Visual clutter, maybe. Yeah, I mean, if it was anything like your how do you say it? So yesterday when I first logged in, there was like an insane amount of people on Maple Island, and for whatever reason they enabled like you hear it when other people finish a quest, you hear a little chime sound, and you know, maybe they were, for all we know, it's like a thing for the online test, or maybe they didn't want you know, however many hundred of people stuck on Maple Island together to like keep trying to pick up each other's items and fail and get frustrated. It's so funny though, the amount of people that were on Maple Island. It was super slow. It was super duper slow. I'm sure it would have gone farther yesterday if it wasn't for the fact that it was such a rush hour. It was hard to get like quests done or get XP at all there. Even in a party. I've realized that I like having MP pots on a manual use basis. Since they're so expensive, I decided to take it off. It's feeding me red pots when I get low. But MP pots, I like to use them with intention. So otherwise, like, you can burn through them so quick if you're not keeping track of it. Yeah, it was definitely swamped yesterday. Oh, you went for the chair? Ugh, yeah, I didn't even try to get the relaxer. I didn't even try. I just knew it wasn't gonna happen. In any case, you can buy one in Lith or craft one even. Feels bad when you get knocked off like this. Skill issue though. Oh my god. They do hit kind of hard, the green mushrooms. Every time I get hit, I hear a little glug from my pet feeding. Dang, garnet ores. Oh no, a full garnet for 1k? No, this guy must be talking about ores. There's no way they're selling a full garnet for 1k. So that's 10k for one garnet. And what do you get from that? Ming? I think you get the headband, right? The red ribbon headband. I don't think it's really worth it. I mean, I want to do the quest, but 10k for like, what does it give? Like 100 HP or something? I don't know, maybe that is good. It's definitely a good long-term investment for certain classes, but seems like a lot to ask. Why some pet get loots? Well, all the pets can loot. They have it built in, thankfully. Dang, there's so many people AFK up there. Yo, is that Copper Sand? Oh, I didn't even know. That's so funny. Let's fame him. You're welcome, Copper Sand. Oh my god, I'm just falling all the way down. Our party is shrinking. It's palpable. You can feel it. The XP is waning. The comfort is shrinking. Oh, the community is here. Yeah. Yeah, this game is great. What does fame do? Oh, nothing. Okay, maybe not nothing. I think there used to be at least a fame requirement to wear like certain equipments, but I think that caps out at like 20. It's just a vanity stat, just to show how cool or popular or rich you are. Copper Sand's still level 16 though. I like that. I can relate to him. You can tell he's like too busy to grind like endlessly. One of us. One of us. Hey, just like the penny, I can't ignore any potion drop. Just 15% more, and then we can get out of this tree. It's been pretty cozy though. Or actually, if I run out of lemons, I'm leaving too. I haven't gotten have I gotten a drop in here? Was that here? I don't know, man. I have amnesia now. Oh, I got famed. Speak of the devil. What's my fame at? 7. Hey, that's a lucky number. That's not nothing. Y'all remember trading fame? I remember that used to be like the one MapleStory daily. You know what I mean? Anytime I logged in, I had to make sure I found somebody to trade fame with. I felt like I had higher chances of equip drops around 20 or more. That was my 15-year-old brain logic 20 years ago. Oh, that's funny. So you thought like at higher levels, you had better equipment drop? That would be interesting. So sad this feeling is going to be gone again in a week time. Oh, like that's only lasting a week? Yeah. It is bittersweet. But if anything, it just increases the amount of like living in the moment, you know? Just gonna try to enjoy it minute to minute instead of thinking about like being super long-term focused. I don't know what's going on in the chat here. They're talking about wiping. I don't know. They did not release patch notes for this beta. All the info out there was played, gathered. They did release actually a patch note. They did do a post the night before where they outlined like the main details about it. But I guess it doesn't have like class changes, if that's what you're talking about. All they did was say like, oh yeah, these quests will be available that are events. The level 100 boost thing that's happening on August 11th. So yeah, maybe if you're thinking like class stuff, no, they didn't really do patch notes. Is there an option to mute Smegas? Yeah, I hope so. I don't know. I haven't looked into that. I've just been ignoring it because it's half and half. People trying to like buy or sell stuff, and then people just spouting nonsense. I remember I used to train here with my ex into our late 20s. We had no idea KPQ existed. Oh my god. I'm excited to try KPQ. I don't know if it'll be any good, but last time it kind of sucked XP wise. But I gotta do it because it's such a good place to build memories, you know? And make friends. And get some sick shoes, maybe. Although it's funny, last time I spent like, I mean, I don't know. It was a good like session, like good 4 hours or something until I got my shoes. And at the end of the day, it's like 1 stat point, you know, like maybe 2. Isn't it like +1 everything? I don't know. Given the fact that it's bad XP, like technically it's not that efficient to get them, but again, it's fun. I actually heard that the bonus stages are kind of worthwhile this time around. I'm not sure if they changed anything though, or if people just decided to try that this time. Looks like I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it to 19 before I run out of pots. And then I'll get a pan lid. Right? 2%. I can safely say that this is a worthwhile map. Like, this is good. I would recommend this map. I've always liked it, but I'm happy to not be spending my time at Octopus this time around. I don't know if any of you guys remember the previous test, but the Octopus map over by Kerning was like, it was so meta. It was like everybody was there. I'm sure it's still busy, but I wanted to not spend time there this time, and it seems to be working. All right, so we hit 19. Now we can get the hell out of here and get my pan lid. No. Maybe on the way out. Nope. Look at all these coins. People are just leaving these. Thank you so much for party. Gotta go. And it's all rogues and magicians in here. That's so funny. Alright, so we got the caps. This is for... what's his name? Sean? Shane. Shane. Yeah, free money. Yeah, I'll never say no to free money. Am I gonna switch to melee at level 30? Hell no. No. I'm going assassin. I know that Bandit's probably better this time around. At least that's the word on the street. People are saying Bandit's the way to go, but no, I'm pretty sure I don't want to be a bandit. I'm excited to jump around, you know? Get haste and jump around. Okay, so Shane... Ugh, it sucks I have to walk all the way up. I missed the teleport spot that was down there. I'll use the only mobility I have. Dexless Assassin? For now. I'll add... Oh look, I forgot to add points. I'll add Dex once I need to, but since I have like literally no equips right now, yeah, I'm pretty much Dexless. What do you think? Five points. Should I put them in? Maybe. What's another MP? Let's do it. We can always revert it. Let's see what the damage is. Okay, so it's still just 9. I'm guessing it goes up again at 11. May as well stop here, get some lemons. Oh, that's so sad that this sells for nothing. I don't think anyone's gonna buy this from me though. Right? Yeah. Let's recharge. Oh yeah. I'm doing good money-wise though, actually. For all the whining I've been doing about the money problem. I don't know, I'm doing okay. Maybe I've just been getting lucky with the drops. Although, we'll see how well I'm doing after I buy 40 lemons. What can I buy with 15k? I know the level 15 weapon is 7,500. I don't think I need to buy a weapon till level 25. Which is... I don't know how much it is. I'm probably just not going to buy any gear until... Maybe I'll buy the bottom to match this. That would be cool at level 20. Okay. In any case, I'm sure I can afford... Ouch. Yeah, on the come up. Feels like it. Feels okay. I respect people who play bandits. I find it, I mean, I know that they weren't always the strongest class, but Even if they are strong, I do think that there's a little bit of pain inherent in just being so close range melee. Oh my god. Wait. He just wants me to kill more of them? Ugh. I actually kind of remember that from last time. It's like, go kill green mushrooms. Go kill more green mushrooms. And I wasn't prepared for it. Okay. We'll do 30 more. I mean, it'll take like 5 seconds if I'm in a party. Level 25 wand was 13,000. Okay. I wonder if mine will be... I imagine a claw would be more than that, but... We got more efficient gameplay tactics, but less time. Seems to balance out. That's funny, yeah. I'm back for 30 mush. Maybe they'll invite me. Yeah. There we go. We'll be done very soon. Oh, I didn't buy any HP pots though. Whoops. It's alright, I got some fried chicken. I have 8 fried chicken. Look at that, I'm halfway done. This quest is like over. Didn't green mushroom drop blue pots? I'm sure it did. I can't remember if I've seen any. I'm already done with the quest. That's so funny. I must have like contributed like 10% of that. Alright, well that guess I leave again. Well, all done. Thank you guys. You the goats. Look at all the hoofing I'm doing, walking back and forth. This map is banging. So many people here all the time. All the way back up we go. Then we can go to Kerning City. I think I have a scroll for that though, so I'm not gonna walk there this time. We're too rich to walk anymore. Plot twist, there's a part 3 and you need to do the walk of shame again? No, please no. If there's a part 3, I'm not doing it right now. They can't keep getting away with it! Yeah, okay. I was bracing myself there. Alright. Look at that, we got scrolls for every town except Perry. No, idea, we have one for each town. Wow, that's pretty. Okay. Doom, doom, doom. Alright, so let's see what we got. Turn in Shumi, get some cakes. Hell yeah. What's your next quest? Something. Pure water, octopus legs. There's a lot of people selling pure waters. Suppose that won't be hard to find. This time I'm not gonna forget to buy some potions though. How many? 50? How much is that? It's not that much. We'll buy 50. We have like all these random potions we can use. But these are just for the pet, really. Are they still equipped? Yeah. Oh, there's a quest up there. Alex. Oh, right. Chief Stan. Okay. Let me check bubblings really quick. Curious to see how poppin' it is. Oh my god, look at this place. This is crazy. This place is nuts. So many people! This is crazy. Are they all here for fish spears? Actually, I don't want to be in a party here. I don't want to stick around. No. Not till I have a quest for it. This is too nuts. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I might go. Yeah, it's too crazy. It's too nuts. It's like Maple Island in there. I wanted to go look at the equipment shop really quick, just because even though I'm not the biggest planner, I do want an idea about how much money I need to save for the Meba, or whatever it's called, level 25 weapon. Nero was camping that spot last night. Oh, interesting. So it must be good. Okay, let's take a look. So this Steel Titan, Igor. Oh, okay, 16k. Yeah, that's not so bad. By level 25, I'll definitely be able to buy that. But it's not worth buying these, right? Because they're still just fast. This one's definitely worth it because it's like faster attack speed. Okay, that'll be our target. So we'll save up for Meba, and then we'll get the bottom for this. Maybe. Depends how much it costs. Ooh, it's pricey. Doesn't really do much, does it? I mean, I'm wearing NX anyway. Maybe I don't need to get this. I mean, if it's not giving me like Dex or something or luck. See, this one's okay. The purple one's okay. Oh, this is the good key pal. The Dex is 1 per level. Oh yeah, I guess so. Well, let's see. No, this is Dex half your level. Yeah, I guess you need half. A little bit more. Oh, this 22. Huh. It's a little all over the place, but yeah, I'll wait to put in any Dex points till I absolutely need to. Well, guys, I actually think I have to go now. My son's gonna be ready to get picked up from camp soon, so this is probably where I'm gonna call it. But it's been super chill. Thank you for everyone hanging out. It sucks to pull the plug when I see like 300 people in here. But thanks for everyone who dropped by and spent any time here chatting or just watching or having me in the background. It's been awesome. I'll be back again tomorrow at the same time, and if I ever find time in like the early mornings, I might do a bonus stream too. Yeah, thank you everybody. It's been a blast. I'll see you again soon.